If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Alright,
Okay.
we're back. Hi everyone. We're back with
Yes.
part 4.
So you guys see the breakfast. There is a couple of halfling pie stores and
Perfect.
full
craving for
brunch, full imperial breakfast with sausage and eggs.
They do love their sausages, don't they?
Yeah, I'll take those.
They do. The Empire does
Okay.
love their sausage.
It's
I'm
a
gonna get myself a nice big glass of milk, a pair of sausages, and some taters.
Okay, definitely. No problem.
I'll get sausage, egg, bread, and maybe something to drink that up.
Okay. Let's see. I will check the money a little bit later, but just so we don't get stuck with it, we keep
Okay.
moving.
Yep.
It's early afternoon, and you find two of the most appealing. There is even more notes, but they are kind of like weird kind of type of job. So you have the options to take one of the two, other with Fedal or go to Olden Haller mansion.
I say we go deal with Zolden Haller, and then we can see if someone is missing. She's gonna be missing tomorrow also.
Yeah, that seems like the obvious one.
Well, unless
Mhm.
she's found.
What?
Unless she gets found, but I mean,
Yeah, but it's
so
five
what?
5 shillings. Yeah, let's see what the
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
big guy has to say.
Okay. So let's see. It don't take you long to find the Olden Haller mansion, since there is it's called also the Olden Haller Strasse, the street. And 1 second, let me see there. You find the mansion easily, and the doorkeeper clearly expects to see people in heavy boots tramping into his master's house hallway. A
Is it a nice
messenger,
house?
Yeah.
yes.
Is this like a noble's house or a merchant's house?
By the look of it, you don't really know about it, but
It's a noble merchant.
somebody very, very rich.
I like that. I
Uh,
like that.
And they kind of have like servants, maybe one or two, who are always keeping an eye on you guys, and every time you're trying to like touch anything, they're like, no, this way. Eventually,
But the it's crooked. I'm just fixing it.
eventually a messenger is sent to the counselor, and after a half-hour wait, you are led through a winding, opulent, decorated corridor to a huge study. The floors are covered with oriental rugs, and the walls are hung with family portraits, hunting trophies, and framed contrasts and bonds.
Okay, it's someone who likes himself.
A balding, well-dressed man sits behind a vast mahogany desk, toying with a jeweled paper knife. He looks you up and down, and he speaks. 1 second. Heart. There we go.
It looks like an inn.
Let me move you.
This looks like I'm wondering whether or not I need to make a psychology test.
Second.
Aha! I found it.
Wow.
There we go.
Now that is a nice place. Albrecht. Wow,
Yes.
that's a weird name.
Ah, by the looks of you, you're here for the job.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah.
We're here for the job offer.
Good. My name is Albrecht Oldenhaller. As you may be aware, the house of Oldenhaller is engaged in trading and other activities at a number of levels. And we, of course, will be most unhappy for dealings with a certain numbers of our agents and contacts were to be made public. Accordingly, I must insist that this business must be conducted in the utmost secrecy. And he looks at you.
Yeah, sure, we can deal with that.
I see.
I
I
don't
see.
know. I don't know anybody in town to talk to.
Yeah, we're new in town. We're new in town, so don't worry.
Oh, in that case, it would be perfect. Well, you see, I have a little bit of a dilemma. A certain gem has appeared in the city. I won't bore you with the details, except to say that it was acquired on behalf of the House of Oldenhaler by a group of people vulgarly known as the Schatzenheimer gang.
Do what?
Schatzenheimer gang, who have so far failed to make the delivery. And he kind of like snort in frustration. You are to recover the stone from them and deliver it here by dawn tomorrow, he says. There are certain legends and superstitions around this stone, which I set no store by, but just in case you will take this and use it to carry the stone. And he kind of like pushes elaborately carved wooden box across the desk. You can all do me an intuition roll.
Intuition. Where am I? Intuition. Any modifier?
No modifiers.
And an impressive failure.
Mine's more impressive.
I got a success.
I also got a success.
Both Gothenrik and Struborn, you guys get the feeling that he's not telling you everything about the gem?
Make him talk.
What else does this entail?
No, it doesn't entail so much. I just want you to go to this gang and tell them I'm sending you, and we need to repossess the stone, he says.
Yeah, but why do we not put the stone in our pocket and we need a little box?
Well, as I say, there is some legends and superstitions about the stone, and just in case.
We
I'm
love a
just-
story. We love a story. Tell us.
Yeah, I don't want to bother you with details, and I mean, time is running, time is money, he says.
You're right about that.
It's like, this box has been enchanted to suppress any magical effects of its content for 6 hours.
Okay, I'm not touching that box.
That should give you adequate time to deliver the stone here, he says.
6 hours.
Yeah.
And
You
who
will set... Yep.
and who possesses it?
The Schanzenheimer gang.
Gang?
Yeah, gang. But let me explain. They are not that dangerous, this gang. The Schatzenheimer, they're mainly Nolners, and they forge currency and trade in contraband and stolen goods. Not violent gang, you see.
I see.
As I said before, secrecy is essential, and you cannot involve anyone else in this mission, nor recruit or hire any help. You will be taken to the edge of the asylum, and after that, you are on your own.
Asylum?
Yeah, well, you see, there is a couple of criminal gangs that live in this underground mix of old basements and old ruins, and they kind of build some connection in there, and they call it the asylum. I really don't know why.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Counselor
Yes.
Eldon Haller. You said a couple of gangs, so now we're not dealing with one gang. There's more than one gang.
Well, in the asylum, there is a couple of more gangs, you see. There is the Valentinans.
A couple more. We're three now.
Yeah. Well, let me explain. There is the Valentina gang, who are mainly Italian immigrants. They are the most powerful gang in all, involved in every imaginable form of illicit activity. And on the easternmost edge of the asylum, there is the Hudermans, which are wastelanders and are mainly smugglers and cutthroats. Nothing so serious. But, I mean, you should not be coming into contact with the rest of the gangs. I mean, I'm just want you to go and see the Schatzenheimer gang. It says.
Gotcha.
I think it's becoming more and more. I'm sure for both the discretion and
How
the
much-
difficulty and the
Yeah, how much are you paying
danger,
us?
Yeah, there must be a.
Well, I'm willing to give you 5.5 gold each. And you guys would know that that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of
Yeah.
money.
But do negotiate, Gulls and Rick. Do your thing. Haggle there.
Okay.
I mean, he's talking about 3 gangs, not 1 now.
Well, okay. How
It
about?
has to be in a magic
You will
box.
only meet the Schatzenheimer gang.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
of
this
course.
stone's very important to you, is it not?
Oh, well, that is important. I'm hoping that is very well paid, and I'm willing to write a letter of recommendation if you guys fulfill the contract, he
Oh,
says.
that's very nice of you.
What about 15 gold? each.
No, that will never happen, he says.
Okay, 10 gold.
A lot of money. No. 5.5 gold each. That's a lot of
Haggle,
money,
haggle.
you know?
Can I do haggle?
Sure.
I don't even know. I'm very good at it.
Opposed to...
Do I have any-
haggling test.
Do I have any modifiers or anything?
No modifiers.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're
Oh, dear.
That would go 39, 49. It's like, I'm sorry, but if you are not up for the task,
No, we are,
perhaps can
we're-
weigh
we are.
somebody else, he says.
what happens is we might need a few equipments, and if you want us to go right away, maybe my friends might need a weapon or two, just to be on the safe side, to show that we're enforcing your legal right of ownership.
I see. So you're talking about perhaps I can
know.
spare a sword or two.
Exactly. I think my friends would be very grateful. I have my own, but my friends didn't know we needed to bring some swords with them. So
Okay, I don't think it will come down to violence. As I say, the Schatzenheimer are not violent in nature. But I'm willing to lend you a sword if you need it.
and a crossbow maybe and a few bolts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have those, he says.
Oh, what a pity. Well, what else do we need, guys?
Some swords, I guess.
As I say, you shouldn't have too much trouble moving about in the complex.
Sure.
Although you may need to know the gang password.
Oh.
The Schatzenhammer password for today is Sweet Hannah. I don't know.
Hannah.
Yeah, I don't know the other gang password, but I don't think you would need it, he says.
No, of course not. What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. What could go wrong?
So, do you pay half now, half later? How does it work?
No, I pay everything upon delivery, he says.
Interesting. So you say once we open the box, we have 6 hours to bring back the stone. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And I mean, it's just rumors and, people talking shit. I
Yeah.
don't think it's nothing dangerous, but in case.
I'm still not touching that box.
Well, you don't want
Or
to
the
touch.
stone.
Well, you don't want to touch the stone. The box will probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have maybe a couple pair of gloves or something? Leather gloves, so
What?
we can handle that I don't want to handle it with my hand. Bare hand.
Handle what?
whatever.
I mean, it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm just thinking, I'm just here to trying to be a little bit overprotective. You shouldn't worry. I mean, you're
Yeah,
with
but-
an elf. What would you worry? I mean,
Yeah, we don't worry. But the gloves would help us, handle the stuff.
Let's see what I can do, he says.
Thank you very much, your counselor.
Yes. Perhaps you are hungry and want to rest before taking the mission.
Sure.
No, I'm down to do it now.
Well, you see, generally the activity happen on the night, and my contact will be able to show you where the entrance is at night, just in case. I'm just trying to keep sources,
Oh, okay. So we have to rest in your beautiful palace for a while, and then we can.
No,
go...
no, in my beautiful palace, but perhaps in the guest house, he says.
Oh,
All right. I guess that sounds
sure. Food and rest is good with us, and then you have someone bring us the sword and the gloves. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Any more questions?
Why at night?
As I say, in the morning, generally these gangs are not really on place. I mean, they generally meet at night and rest at night. So,
You mean
I
they're
think-
working during the day? That's what you're
yes,
saying?
exactly. And the person with the stone is, 1 second, let me see.
Yeah.
We think that Kurt Holger, the gang leader, has the stone. And I think he's generally only there by 9.
Okay. And what was the password?
Sweet
Hannah.
Hannah.
All right. Sure, we'll rest
Okay.
up then.
Okay.
Strobar,
Do we all agree?
Strobar, do you need someone to look at your wounds?
No, I just broke my nose. It's fine.
But maybe we have. You might have. Your Grace, you might have someone that could help our friend. He fell. Was a bad night.
I
I
was-
I'm sure you have a doctor, in-house doctor or something.
Well, a physician is very expensive, you see. And calling a physician here for 2 gold, I'm not sure I want to. He says.
Okay.
And, physician apprentice or something.
I'll see what I can do. Perhaps somebody can look at his nose and
Yes, thank you. Because he's
What happened?
already pretty ugly. If we can fix it before he gets even worse.
Okay, I will see what I can do, he says.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
he sent for a servant, and they kind of like look at your nose a little bit. Roll me 1d6 later.
/46.
Does
4.
this noble have like a humidor or anything?
So you wouldn't. I don't know if you. Let's see. Any of you got lore? Any lore?
I've got lore local and lore Kozilid.
Lore local. Roll me lore local plus 20.
I have lore heraldry.
Not in this case. Or you guys can do me a normal intelligence roll. If you don't have any lore.
Roll 20. Oh, oops. Modifiers 20.
Marginal success.
Success.
So you would know that Oldenhaller is a merchant house. It's not really a noble house, but they are wealthy, very wealthy house, but not noble.
Okay. So they're not.
Reach merchant.
Do you have any
They're
paper?
not quite
Can I-
nobles. There's.
What do you say, James?
I'm gonna ask for some paper and pen.
Paper and pen, of course. And he can also brings a paper and pen.
Right.
What do you need it for? He says.
I wish to write to my wife.
Oh, how lovely. I perhaps can send that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, no problem. We, the Oldenhaler family, post a lot of things. What is it to?
Pardon?
What is it to?
Alfran.
And he kind of looks a little bit like, that's very far away. But I'll tell you what, if you deliver on the contract, I will make it happen.
Thank you.
How is Crandall feeling? Fishy. He looks.
Uh,
He's not a noble.
Yeah.
They told you he's a merchant.
it doesn't make it that much better. It just makes me feel like I can not be as angry about it. He's basically a noble. I spent most of this meeting just being like la 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 la. Just because I'm like, don't say something stupid. Don't say something stupid. Don't fly off the handle.
Can you stop opening your mouth?
Now
then?
we have What was that, James? Or Gal?
By the
Hey.
way, Struban, you get another 4 healing. You go up to 12. No, 14. Sorry. If you don't have a sword, you may add it to your inventory. These are land weapons, so they will be taken away after the mission.
We'll negotiate that part when we get the stone.
By the way, I'm writing in Elfrarian, so
Yeah, sure.
Eltharine.
Writing anything nice, James?
just filling in what's going on.
Okay.
No
Perfect.
poetry?
Oh, it's going to be, of course, it will be poetry of some sort.
Perfect. Let's see. 1 second.
Oh, sword, yeah.
Yes. So a little bit of time passed, and Servan kind of like fetch a couple of swords and give you guys a hearty meal. And as I said before, you guys are never unescorted at any time.
Sure.
They don't trust us. How bad is it,
Half
man?
hour later, when night falls, a half hour later, the guides arrive, and as night is beginning to fall, the character are there we go. The guide kind of like show you where the asylum is. Let's see, 1 second.
So
The
what's
asylum.
the name of the?
Yep.
Can we ask the
go
name of the guide? What's his name? The guide.
Sure. His name is 1 second.
Is anyone taking notes, by the way?
I am.
Are you using the Google Doc?
No,
Can you use the Google Doc?
I'm using my own ducks.
Anders Martin.
Anders.
Nobody told us about a Google Doc, James.
There we
Pardon?
go.
You said use the Google Doc. I didn't even know we had a Google Doc.
All right. I've mentioned it.
He did share
So-
it in like the chat, but I'm taking
So-
my own notes in the text file.
It don't take you guys long. The asylum is in the north of the city on the west bank of the River Reich. As I said before, it consists of part of the city sewer system and a series of old and long forgotten basements and cellars, which has been, mixed together to make an underground complex.
So on the way
Once-
there, can I talk to Anders? I want to ask him a few questions before we get there.
Sure. He looks a little bit skittish, scared, like looking over his shoulder all the time. And
So Anders, you've been there? You've been inside?
no. Me never been inside.
Okay, so I have no more questions.
Eventually, he kind of like points to a back alley behind a warehouse, points to a door, and he runs into the night. 1 second. 1 second.
Man, these
That was
loners,
rude.
they're runners. They're runners.
Yeah, well, they take after their nobles are trying to be.
Here are you guys. 1 second. Let me change the music.
Running away and moving people out of town and just acting shady. That's what they do. And all those merchant houses just want to be like their nobles.
But richer.
Well, yeah.
As you arrive, you kind of like go a couple of downstairs, just a couple of stairs, and there is like a door. The doorway pointed out by the guide opens onto a step flight of stone stairs which leads down to a narrow passage. After about 10 feet, the passage ends in a door. A faded parchment with writing is pinned on it. And
Does
it
it say-
says, observe the laws of the asylum. Knock and wait.
Okay, I'll knock.
From the other side of the door, you kind of hear like what it seems like a deep wind, and it's very quiet. Sometimes you kind of hear like the scratching of rats, or the soft moan of the wind. But wait, let me load that. And it goes 10 minutes and nothing happens.
I'll knock again.
Again, it takes about
I'll,
another 10 minutes.
I'll step back and let the two thieves at it.
Wait. Before that, I'll bang on the door. Doom, 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 doom. And then I step back.
No
Doesn't it
questions.
Doesn't it say knock and wait?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've been waiting for a while now.
Yes.
Now I banged and we're waiting.
And you're wanting us to break open a door for what reason?
Well, we need to get in there to get the stone. Yeah?
Did you even see if it was locked?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try the door.
Okay, so you take the door and you do me a perception roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Is it sight-based?
Yes.
Because I have
Excellent vision.
acute senses sight. I don't really know what it does game-wise.
Well,
Bonus on
here,
test perception.
take perception test to detect.
It doesn't
You
say.
still
so-
need to do me. You still need to do me plus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But I will give you a plus 20 to the roll, since you have the talent.
So is it just a straight roll with plus 20, yeah?
Perception plus
Perception.
20.
Impressive
Easy
success.
peasy.
You kind of notice some slight grooves on the floor, and you kind of deduce that there is a trigger linked to the door somehow.
Okay. Where's the trigger?
So you see the handle,
Yeah.
and you kind of like notice there is something weird with the handle.
I think the
which
tri- I
way
think- I think
which
I
way
think,
you want to move the handle?
I think the handle's trapped.
Oh boy, I step back. I think we should have
Man.
Fishy or Claytor do something here.
Yeah, do you know do
Lock
either of
picking
you
in this
do
case?
you have any knowledge of traps? Either,
Maybe.
anyone?
Maybe, but that's
Well, can you have a look? I
aren't
guess
we
we.
supposed to be listening to this like fake noble person and listening to the sign and following and stuff?
Do we
I can
want-
just break this open and like whip out my crowbar and be like, okay, let me start tapping things.
Well, the door's trapped, so it might,
Yeah.
it might trigger it if you fuck around.
Look
I
for
didn't
the
say
trap
I'm
first.
jamming my crowbar in the thing the moment I bring it over there. It's just I'm getting my implements ready.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll step back.
What is the rules of lock picking? Do you guys know?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know what it would go
Yes,
under.
there's
No,
It's
there
an
is- there
advanced-
is.
It's an advanced skill.
Dan,
Okay.
Danny, there's I think there's rules in the adventure book.
Yeah, I found it. I found it.
Shadows.
127.
127, but it's an advanced skill. So maybe a dexterity roll. Any of you crime rogue class can do it. Dexterity plus 20.
I'll do it.
Well, I don't want to. I know it's trapped, I don't want to pick the lock. I want to try to disable the trap.
Yep, sure.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. Just to be clear,
Okay.
no mod, right?
It's
Just
through
straight
bard
X.
plus 20.
Plus 20.
Ooh,
Ooh,
fumbling failure.
No, but
you-
wait. He didn't put 20, so that should be 57, no?
oh, was there a modifier? I didn't know there was a modifier. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
the-
it's 50,
plus
55
20.
after 57. So it's actually success.
Yes.
Okay.
Rundle, you kind of look at the handle and you analyze and you look up and down and you can eventually make sense that the handle, if you move it in the wrong direction, it perhaps spawn a trap. So you kind of look at it and you can see that the handle can go both down or up. So clockwise, anti-clockwise.
Counterclockwise. And does he know which one is what?
Nope.
Excellent.
Anyone got some rope? I've got like a foot that I pulled off the ship. It's not going to be very useful right now. I'm not tugging this thing open in front of it.
Well, if it's
Unless
trapped,
you wanna keep
hang
waiting.
on. Logically, how would you normally open the door? You'd push it down, wouldn't you? That's how you'd normally. And if it's trapped,
Is
And
it
he's-
is it a lock like this? I mean, a bar that you push down or up?
It's like this, and you can push it like this or like.
I think if
this.
we put, I'm going to push it up.
Push
Okay,
it
I
up.
step back. I
I'm
step
going to
back.
push it up.
I step
you'll-
back.
Yeah, we're all step back and
Just because
no,
logic,
or-
just because logically, who's going to push the handle up?
Yeah.
If
Sure.
if it's
So
trapped,
James-
it's,
So Galfaring, Galfanric,
yep.
you take the lock, you push it up, the door's open, and as it's open, we're gonna end for here today.
Okay.
You will need to wait until next week to see what happened.
See
So,
if I
Danny,
die.
what
Yeah.
you should add is
Immediately the salt. James's face.
Well, I was just using
do you say?
logic. I was trying to be logical about it because normally you'd push a door handle down.
But what if they thought of that? What if they thought, oh, smart people are gonna think,
Well,
push
yeah,
it
but-
down, so the trap's up.
But then I'm second guessing myself, and no one second guess themselves.
What if you have to push the handle into the wall?
Okay.
or
Right, should we do some shout outs, shall we?
Wait a moment. You all get 100 experience points.
Yay.
As you guys remember, only when you sleep can you spend it.
Excellent.
So that's the catch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All right, so we'll start with Bohemians because he's at the bottom of the pile at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm Bohemians. I'm here every Thursday, enjoying Warhammer 4th Edition with the Enemy Within campaign. See you around.
Claytor.
Hi, I'm Claytor. You can catch me on Twitch and Twitter. I streamed yesterday. I have plans to stream tomorrow. You can catch me here Thursdays and Sundays, and have a happy American Thanksgiving.
Oh yes. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
all you Americans. Enjoy your Turkey Day. Fishy.
Hey, I'm Fishy, and I'm on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and a bunch of the things. And I do stream some. I'm cleaning up, playing some Hollow Knight, and I'm probably gonna play something Metroidvania-ish afterwards. So I've been kind of like loosely doing that during the weeks, but I don't have a set schedule. So if that's your jam, you can come check me out, or just come and say hi every Thursday and Sunday. Every Thursday and Sunday. I don't know. I sounded way more forceful there than I meant to, so I'm just throwing it over to you, James.
Right, Danny.
Well, thank you. My name is Danny, and I'm being the GM. First session, a little bit slow, but it will pick up in time. It will pick up in pace soon
Well,
enough.
The way I
Looking
see
forward
it,
for next week.
the way I see it, Danny, is the longer we take with this, the more chance that the next book will be out by the time we finish it.
Oh, don't worry.
And the
Don't worry.
companion.
We will stretch it. I think. I'm sure of that.
All right.
Don't worry. Okay.
Other than that, if you enjoyed this at all and wish to support the channel, do consider hitting that subscribe button. On here and on YouTube as well. Like and subscribe the video. If you wish to support me at all on YouTube, do consider Patreon. That's in the link below. And also check out my social media, where you'll find the PTG Discord, where you'll find all our lovely selves there. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you everyone who watched and followed today. That was most appreciated. Thank you, Danny, for running it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank everyone for playing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're going to say goodbye to YouTube for now. Bye, YouTube.
Bye bye. See you next week.
Bye bye.